What is going down, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. In this video, we have some 49ers news as Tevin Coleman suffered a dislocated shoulder in the NFC Championship game against the Packers. That was just released today. That news just broke. Kyle Shanahan said that Tevin Coleman has a good chance to play in the NFC or in the Super Bowl. So that's always good. It helps that, we get 2 weeks off before the Super Bowl so players can, not only study, but kind of regain their body strength and kind of rest their bodies for the Super Bowl. So it's good that we have 2 weeks off because if we didn't have 2 weeks off until the Super Bowl, I doubt Tevin Coleman would play just because of the severity of his injury that he has. But either way, he suffered a dislocated shoulder. He's expected to be like obviously he's going to sit out of practice, I'm sure, and he probably might be a game time decision when it comes February 4th. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But all I know is that Kyle Shanahan thinks that there's a really good chance that he still plays in the Super Bowl, which would be good because obviously the three-headed back we have in San Francisco is ridiculous. And Tevin Coleman, thank God he hasn't been ruled out yet. Instead, he's got a good chance to play. He does not need surgery on this dislocated shoulder, so it's not that severe, which is good because if it was severe, obviously, he'd probably be out for a lengthy, for a pretty good amount of time. So, but yeah, good news is, like I said, he doesn't need surgery. He suffered this injury in the second quarter following like a 4-yard run. We were up 10-0 when he got injured, and he was initially listed as questionable to return, and then he was later throughout the game, I believe the third quarter or the start of the third quarter, something like that, they downgraded Tevin Coleman to out for the remainder of the game. So he wanted to go back out on the sideline after he got hurt, and he did. Showed the support of the Niners on the sideline. So Tevin Coleman, hopefully he can get better. Hopefully he can play in the Super Bowl. He's been a key asset in the playoffs. Obviously, he ran for over 100 rushing yards against Minnesota in the divisional round. Tack that on with 2 touchdowns as well. So we'll see how it pans out. But as for Tevin Coleman, get well as soon as you possibly can. I hope he really does play in the Super Bowl because obviously that's just another weapon for this 49ers offense if he plays. So Tevin Coleman suffers a dislocated shoulder. It's confirmed from the MRI. But the team is still awaiting more results to determine the extent of the injury. But as of now, he does not need surgery, which is very, very good. And Shanahan is not ruling the veteran running back out yet. So really good news for the 49ers, but in a way bad news because it's a dislocated shoulder. But at the end of the day, if there's a chance that he plays, that's always a good look for Tevin Coleman. That's always a good look if a coach says a player does not need surgery and he might play in the Super Bowl. So it's always good to hear that, but it sucks to see him go down with a dislocated shoulder because he is a very great running back. And but at the end of the day, if he's out in the Super Bowl, I really, really, really still have faith in our backfield. I think Raheem Mostert is our best running back. I'm sure a lot of you guys agree with me on that. Matt Breida's had fumbling problems. That's initially why Matt Breida wasn't getting that many touches because of his fumbling. So hopefully Tevin Coleman can be back for Super Bowl 54 in Miami against the Kansas City Chiefs because obviously we're going to need as many reinforcements as we can. And let's try to go get this 6th ring. So Tevin Coleman, dislocated shoulder. He's questionable for the Super Bowl game, and he's not been ruled out. But, obviously a dislocated shoulder is a dislocated shoulder. So we'll see what happens, but no surgery is required, which is very good news. And I will see you guys all in the next video. Peace out. Go Niners.